Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Rosewater. And in the last episode, guys, we were able to get paid for our article. We returned Lola Johnson's pocket watch and began the ride to El Presidio. Now, we made a stop here in this town and met a very eccentric engineer by the name of Circus in the middle of building like an entire castle for his love. Now, his love arrived in town, and we went and talked to her. Her name was Martha, and discovered that there is a very strange love triangle going on. So apparently Martha does not return Mr. Circus's affections and has basically ghosted him for the last 6 years. Now, she came here to let Circus know that this wasn't happening, but things have been complicated because Martha's husband has now arrived and is baying for blood, for lack of a better term. We tried to help the situation. It did not go very well, so let's see what happens here. Hopefully nothing... Oh!
Scoundrel! Ruffian! I'll teach you to lust after another man's wife!
Ah, so you are the swine keeping Martha prisoner.
Why, you foreign bastard!
Whoa.
Feller? Bronson, have you gone mad?
You have until the count of 10 to get out of my sight, and out of our lives forever. Otherwise, I'll make sure you won't bother us again. 1, 2...
Quit the theatrics, Mr. Ward. Leave that poor fool alone.
Shut up! This is my business!
Maybe so, but we aren't going to stand here and allow you to put this man's life in danger.
Bronson, put that gun away and stop acting like a fool.
I'm doing this for you, my sweet.
But I asked you not to, Sugar Plum.
Yeah.
You do well to listen to your wife, Mr. Ward.
This is, after all, her business, and not yours.
I'm her husband. Of course it's my business.
Mr. Ward, stay your hand. Don't do something you'll regret.
My only regret will be leaving this cat alive.
Mr. Circus, I think it's very clear that this isn't going your way. Just let her go. She's not worth your life.
Very well. Please, sir, I will not trouble you again.
Do I have your word? You will stay away from my wife and disappear from our lives for good?
You have my word.
Very good. Come, Martha. Let's get out of this cesspit.
A moment, please. I will be right behind you. I'm terribly sorry it all had to turn out this way, Vilius.
Why did you not tell me you no longer desired my affections?
I didn't know how.
Martha, I am here now. Tell me what you feel.
I feel nothing for you. I never did. I don't know why I never said anything. I think I was afraid of your reaction. But I hoped you would take my silence as a clear indication of my disinterest.
I cannot believe what I am hearing. I spent 7 years building this castle for you. All my money, everything I own was spent to fund the construction. And now, this.
Oh, man. Yeah. Gotta tell it how it is.
You know, the pair of you make me sick.
I beg your pardon?
This poor dimwit wastes years of his life obsessing over a woman too lily-livered to tell him the truth. I'd say you deserve each other.
And here I thought you were on my side.
Harley is right. You each need to face your truths.
Disgraceful.
Perhaps I should have been bolder in speech and made my refusal more plain.
And I should have heard the words in your silence.
Please forgive me. And forget me.
I can promise the one, never the other. Goodbye, Martha.
Rough break, fella. But there's plenty of mares on the plain.
You speak of horses when I have been spurned by a goddess.
Now then, deifying was probably your first mistake.
Yeah. Oh.
What's going on here?
Oh, you missed a hell of a show.
You gonna be all right, Mr. Circus?
I will carry on.
What will you do with this castle?
It is the only home I have. I am not sure.
Well, I think now's a good time to grab yourself some surfs. Charge passerby to look inside.
Why not take the opportunity to do some good? You could use this place to shelter the needy. Even make it an orphanage.
A place for the abandoned and bereft? Why not? It is that already.
We done here?
I believe so.
Good.
That could have gone a lot worse. Whew, okay, we're traveling. Man, we have barely made any ground. Oh, the diary got updated. One sec, guys. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and turn so you guys can read. This is from Chrysalis. So you can pause the video. And their obsession with 8. On the road again. Alrighty. Well, let's talk to Jake.
Hey, Jake?
Yeah, Harley?
Did your travels ever take you to El Presidio?
A few times. Can't say I much care for it. But that city's for you. Too crowded, too impersonal. I'll take the wide open countryside any day.
How about a you know what? No, I don't think it's story time.
I appreciate the chat.
Anytime, Harley.
Hey, Danny, let's talk.
Sure. Actually, I was wondering about something. Where'd you learn how to fight?
Growing up where I did, you had to fight to survive.
Where was that?
New Britannia. The Chum, specifically.
Lamplight City, huh? I've heard it can get wild.
You've heard right.
Is that why you came west?
Yeah. I realized my life wasn't going to amount to much if I stayed.
Oh, yeah. I get that.
So have you been to El Presidio before?
Yeah, I was born there.
No kidding. Didn't you say your family lived near El Presidio?
In the area, yeah. They moved out to the city proper a few years back. I left when I was 16. Haven't been back in ages.
Out in the suburbs.
When the Otham had us locked up, you said something about having been in a similar predicament. I have to say, I've been curious.
Oh, right. Well, it's not that exciting. Nothing like one of Jake's stories.
Let me be the judge of that.
So, before I met Jake, I used to run with some folks who, well, we got into some trouble. The guy in charge, he thought it might be fun to try sticking up a post office. That didn't go so well. We wound up in jail for a few days. We didn't escape or anything, just did our time and were let go.
I see.
Told you it was a boring story.
Not at all. I appreciate you telling me.
Could have been worse. Could have been hanging out with a guy named Dutch.
So who were these people you ran with before?
They, do we have to talk about this right now?
No, we don't want to push him.
No, we don't. Sorry if I hit a sore spot.
That's okay. Maybe some other time. We're slowing down again.
Good. I could use a change of environment. Harley, could I have a word outside?
Sure.
Sun's getting low. Time to set up camp.
Harley and I'll be back shortly. Just gonna take a walk over to that spring. Danny and the others can aid in the preparations.
You better not be skipping out every time there's work to be done, you hear?
Shall we?
Lead on.
Where are we going, Jake?
Would you look at that spring? I ain't seen water that clear since that time I went swimming with the Prime Minister's rambunctious niece.
So, you wanted to talk to me about something?
I did. I can tell you've got a cogitating mind. Always assessing the situation, finding the risks and opportunities. Now that we've got a real posse assembled, I'm keen to hear your thoughts on our little venture. Everything seem hunky-dory so far in your estimation?
Oh. We do have a good crew.
Yes, I think so. It's an odd bunch, all right, but all capable in their own way. If a treasure's out there to be found, I think this gang can do it.
Delighted to hear it. You let me know if that changes, all right?
You got it.
Right, well, we should be heading back. Else Miss Johnson will...
Oh, hey there.
Howdy, friend.
Welcome, welcome. Name's Aubrey Trout, but you're not here about me. I reckon you're here for the spring water.
Something special about it?
Something special about it? This here's an etheric spring. Best kept secret in the great western desert.
Etheric spring?
Sure. Y'all know about ethericity, don't you?
We're familiar.
Well, this water's got the same properties, due to a confluence of etherically sensitive minerals deep in the earth, you see. This here's a hotbed. Taking a drink will cure whatever ails you and grant you the strength of 10 men.
No kidding.
Yeah. Let's be skeptic.
If what you say is true, people would be lined up from here back to Rosewater. So where is everyone?
I told you, it's a secret. Oh, for now. Once word gets out, I'll be up to my eyes in folks wanting a sip of the stuff. I can see by your face you're not convinced. Maybe this'll change your mind. Observe.
Jumping Jehoshaphat.
Daily sips of this water have conferred upon me a practically superhuman strength. Now, tell me, how old do you think I am?
I imagine a spry young feller like yourself can't be more than 25?
What if I told you I was 52?
Enough beating around the bush. What's your game? You trying to get us to pay you for this water? Or go in on some fool business venture to sell the stuff?
Ma'am, I am wounded.
Not yet.
Tasted bliss. I just want to share it with my fellow man. Or is the spirit of generosity dead and buried? Okay, look. I'll take a drink now. Watch me. There. You see? Tastes like springtime and sunlight. Now, if the water was no good, would I have done that?
Reckon not.
So go on, friends. Share in the wealth. Take a sip.
If it does even half of what you say.
Yeah.
Wait. I want to see Mr. Trout take another drink.
Beg pardon.
If this water's so safe, there's no harm in another sip, right?
Of course not. It'll only do me more good. Divine nectar.
Yeah.
Not so fast. Something is off. I'm sure you won't mind if I have a look around, Mr. Trout.
Be my guest.
There's snake oil in that water.
All these trees look dead. That can't be a good sign.
Yeah, this is rejuvenating water. The trees would very much be alive, wouldn't they?
Looks refreshing, but looks can be deceiving. I've got my eyes on you.
I'm flattered.
Okay, Jake, you hang tough. See what else is going on here. Ooh, there's a lot to look at.
I think something's tucked under there.
Oh, okay.
What have we here? Magic Spring didn't do much for this beast's health. Did this poor animal die after drinking the water, or because of it? Wonder if this is hiding anything.
Only one way to find out.
Ow! Bunch of stickers! Damn!
Oh, that's the worst.
Nothing but twigs and leaves.
No stickers, though. Huzzah.
What's this? These boards have been badly damaged, but it looks like it says WRNI.
Warning.
Warning?
Mm-hmm.
What's this? A money pouch. There's 10 crowns in here.
Oh, score. And 52 crowns to go along with the trout's age of 52, allegedly. Okay, and...
Water of life, huh?
have some water of life.
They're circling low. That's not reassuring. Was there a sign here at one point? Wonder what it said.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully Trout doesn't have a gun on Jake. I'm just gonna walk right by you, sir.
Jake, I don't think you should drink that water.
Why not?
Bum bum bum.
There was a warning sign over there, and someone destroyed it.
Really? That stick's been there since I found the place. Never seen a sign.
Sign, sign, everywhere a sign.
There's an awful lot of vultures in the area.
I did notice that, yes.
They're off in the distance. This spring's pretty well hidden still. Anything that doesn't find it dies of thirst out there.
Now wait just a minute. What are you trying to pull here, friend?
Nothing. I swear.
Right, and I'm the Prime Minister. Quite the little scam you've got going on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do. Jake, maybe you can coax our friend here to talk?
I'd listen to the lady, partner, unless you want to be another notch on Gentleman Jake's holster.
Okay. I'll talk. The spring's toxic. I trick people into taking a sip and then rob them.
Gee, Rover Cripes, that's pretty low. Even for a confidence trickster.
It don't kill them. A little sip only knocks you out for a bit.
So how are you still standing after all those drinks you took?
I got a natural immunity. What can I say? Found a way to turn it to my advantage.
And that iron-bending trick?
Like you said, just a trick.
Of course. I should have seen through that. We got ourselves a real piece of work here, Harley.
You're telling me.
What do you reckon we should do with them?
Let him... No, it's like, imagine how many people... Yeah, we gotta teach him a lesson. Don't kill him, but...
We can't let him work his tricks on anyone else. He needs to be punished.
I agree.
Please, don't kill me.
Do we look like murderers to you? We need to make an example of him.
I've got just the thing. Go get me some rope from the wagon, would you?
All right.
Hog tie him?
That's some fine work, Jake.
Thank you. Maybe now our friend will think twice about leading people astray. Shall we?
Wait! You're just gonna leave me here?
Oh, plenty of folks travel this road. You know that, or you wouldn't have bothered laying your trap. I'm sure you'll encounter some charitable soul. Eventually.
Speaking of charitable souls, I found a stash of stolen money while I was snooping around.
Well, ain't that something? Come on, let's head back and see how the camp setup's going.
Yay. Outsmart the scammer.
So the little weasels concocted this whole story about how it's an etheric spring and the water has special powers, trying to hoodwink us into drinking it. All I can say is it's a good thing we ain't the rubes he took us for.
Mm-hmm. We'll say nothing.
Yes, good thing indeed.
So what happened when you found him out?
We got a full confession. Turns out the water's poison. The snake worked up some scheme to get passers-by to drink and then empty their pockets as soon as they were out of commission. Leastways, I think that's what he said. Couldn't catch half of it through his blubbering and sniffling.
Okay, now we go ahead and...
What are you talking about, Jake? He He wasn't exactly happy about being exposed, but he wasn't crying or anything.
I was trying to add some drama, okay? You harbor some literary aspirations yourself, don't you? It's called storytelling.
So how'd you deal with them?
We made an example of him.
You killed him?
Let's just say he won't be harming anybody else.
This is ain't nothing.
I see.
Good. Sounds like the bastard deserved it.
The chili's almost ready. Harley, can you come help me and Phil serve?
Sure thing.
Western chili.
That smells heavenly.
The kid is a good cook, eh? But I believe this chili could use a little of my secret ingredient.
What's that?
Whiskey.
Mezcal.
Oh, better.
Picked up a bottle before we left Rosewater. Gives it a nice smoky flavor. And makes you feel nice afterwards, too. This group needs a bit of loosening up, don't you think?
Just take the edge off.
Okay, just make sure not to overdo it.
Me? Overdo it? Never.
It's like Dr. McCoy's beans in Star Trek V. Oh, God.
We should be ready to serve. Just one last taste. Tastier than usual. Smoky. Did one of you add something?
Just my secret ingredient.
Well, whatever it is, it's real nice. Come on, let's fill up these bowls and get everybody fed.
Yeah, I figured that would add some smokiness to the beans.
That was some mighty fine chili, Danny boy.
Glad you liked it.
Or to the chili, rather.
I'd say it was the best damn chili I've ever tasted. You ever decide to give up gunslinging? Maybe you could open up a restaurant.
You really think so?
I'd be a regular.
Gosh, thank you.
It's a nice night.
Perfect for relaxing and enjoying the company of one's comrades. The best part of the day. I have always said that the battle is won or lost around the campfire the night before.
Oh, okay, we get to chat with some folks more. We can actually talk to Lola.
Doing all right, Miss Johnson?
I'd say so. If you'll excuse me, it's been a long day. I need to rest up for tomorrow's drive. Night all.
Got a little bit of a pleasant chat there.
Hell of a day, huh, Jake?
I'll say. It's disheartening to know there's so many men out there hell-bent on bringing others to ruination. But at least we saw through his ruse.
It's as they say. There's a mark born every minute, one to trim 'em and one to knock 'em. I know I was a little captious during your retelling. I didn't mean anything by it. World's full enough of bullshit, so I try to tell it like it is.
Fine quality for a journalist, I reckon. Hell, it's the entertainer in me that compels my stretching of the truth. What's the point in telling it like it is if nobody's interested enough to listen? Maybe that the best path lies someplace in the middle,
I hate to leave such merry company, but I'm suddenly feeling very sleepy. Please excuse me. I'll see you all in the morning.
Sleep tight, Miss Redbird.
Night.
Just walk straight in a straight line. There you go. Don't sway.
So, Danny, where'd you learn to cook chili anyway?
I just sorta picked it up. Can't really remember where.
You look like you're enjoying yourself.
And why should I not be? We have fine weather, good food, good company. Are you not?
Well, sure. I mean, this is great and all, but...
But nothing. Here, take a drink. Celebrate.
Sure, why not?
Just a little bit of mezcal for the road.
Woo, that's got a kick.
Excelente. You really do know how to have a good time.
I like tequila more than mezcal,
To new
but
friends.
quite nice. Ooh.
Time for me to call it a night.
Night, Harley.
Buenas noches.
Sleep well.
Leave the boys at the fire.
We leave within the hour. Don't leave anything behind.
Morning, ladies. Sleep well?
Somehow, despite Phil snoring up a storm. Sounded like he was right there in the tent with Nadine and me.
Feller works hard, plays hard, and sleeps hard. Nothing wrong with that.
Is Danny still sleeping?
Nah, he was up at the crack this morning and wandered off someplace.
Oh, you don't know where he went?
Now, this ain't unusual for him. Reckon he needs some alone time every so often, so I'll leave him to it.
That's fair.
He just wandered off by himself? Is he all right?
I'm sure he's fine, but just in case anything's amiss, why don't you go look for him while Miss Redbird and I pack up the tents? I'd ask Miss Johnson, but I don't want an earful.
All right, I'll go.
See what Danny's up to.
Danny? You out here? Where in the ether could he have gone?
Uh-oh.
No idea what these are, but they're pretty. The river's pretty calm here, but gets rougher downstream. Daisies, I think. Danny, there you are.
Oh, hi, Harley.
Didn't you hear me calling?
Oh, sorry. No. Sound of the river drowned it out, I guess.
Is everything all right with you?
Sure, I'm fine.
Come on, Danny, you can tell me.
It's just, I miss Petey, my friend. Today is 3 years since he died, so I just wanted to be alone with my thoughts.
I'm real sorry, Danny. Can I help in any way?
I don't know. Maybe? See, the thing is, I never got a chance to mourn properly. It all went down so fast. He was gone before I knew it, and I was starting over someplace new. I never got to say goodbye.
Here's a thought. How about we make a kind of memorial for your friend? Maybe you can say a few words or something? Might help.
It's a great idea.
We'll need something to serve as a marker.
What do you have in mind?
Well, you knew Petey. What do you think he'd have liked?
Maybe a rock would work as a marker?
Let's see what we can find.
Interesting.
These flowers are a nice shade of blue. The current's really strong. Would this rock make a suitable marker?
No, it's not the right shape.
We got a dowsing rod.
Looks like it fell off that tree not long ago. Striking little purple flowers. It's especially rough here. How about this rock here?
No, it's too big.
Okay.
It's especially rough here.
I don't see any other rocks. Well, maybe now we can go back and maybe find one. Oh, here we go. And Danny's still with us.
See that rock in the river?
Oh, yeah! It'd be perfect for a marker.
It's stuck in the riverbed. I can't pull it out on my own.
Give me a lever big enough and I could move the world?
You did it!
Aha!
Where do you want it?
How about by that tree? That's good. Just need a couple more things.
Like what?
The stone isn't a marker until it's been marked, so we need some way to do that. And I'd like to put something nice on the memorial. People usually do flowers, right?
Suppose so.
would you mind if I stayed here? I want to think about what to write.
Sure. I'll be back with the stuff once I've found it.
Didn't see anything that we could really use for a writing utensil. Can we... Unless we do pigments, I guess. I think it said nice flowers. They said there was a nice shade of blue. Oh.
Nothing but ashes and a few charred bits of wood.
Oh, there we go.
This should work to mark the stone.
Fortunately, Lola's not out here yelling at us. Okay, and...
Here, you can mark the stone with this.
Yeah, this is great. Thanks, Harley.
Let's put down the word pals. And if we have to choose some flowers, I'm gonna go grab those blues.
These flowers are a nice shade of blue.
Yep, nice. That was the key. Nice and nice. Let's see if Danny approves, though.
How about these flowers?
Hey, yeah. These are perfect. Petey loved blue.
Is that right?
Yeah, he had this ratty old blue shirt he always wore. It was falling apart. Smelled awful. But he insisted it was lucky. Made the rest of us wear something blue for luck.
Hence your vest.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
That's everything, right?
I think so. Well, I haven't gotten the incense paper, so this will have to do. It means a lot. You taking the time to do this. I'm sure you had better ways to spend the morning.
Can't think of any. Would you mind telling me what happened to your friend?
Well, Petey and I left El Presidio along with 5 of our friends. We were looking for new lives out on the frontier. I told my parents we were pooling our money together to buy a farm, which was true. Except, we didn't actually have any money. Petey took charge and we all started off working odd jobs here and there, but he got impatient. He got it into his head that it would be easy money to rob a stagecoach. I didn't much care for the idea, but once Petey put his mind to something, there was no turning back. So the big day came, and things didn't go so well. Petey didn't make it. I was the only one who did.
I'm sorry.
Me too. I just wish I'd said something more. Push back harder on the whole idea, but honestly, talking about it helps, so thanks, I guess. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a bit.
Sure thing. See you back on the wagon.
He's got to scrawl his words. It's kind of like the situation with Gem. If you keep on going, it'll escalate and escalate. Oh, I wonder what that says. If someone has a translation, let me know in the comments. Help Danny with the memorial. Oh, and we are chugging along here. Are we back in the... Oh, yes we are. Alright guys, well, we were able to keep any more folks from getting poisoned by the wondrous spring. And we found out a bit about Danny and why he kind of thinks the way he does and gave a proper memorial to his friend. So good times. We'll go ahead and call it here. But if y'all liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.